Topic: Genetically modified foods are more helpful than harmful. Hi everyone. Today I would like to share my opinion on genetically modified foods, also known as GM foods. This is a controversial topic because some people believe GM food are dangerous to our health and the environment, while others argue that they are necessary for modern society. In my opinion, GM food are more helpful than harmful, especially when they are carefully controlled and used responsibly. Increasing food production. First, GM food plays an important role in increasing food production. As the global population continues to grow, it becomes more difficult to produce enough food for everyone. Genetic modification allows scientists to create crops that can grow faster, produce higher yields, and resist pests and diseases. For example, genetically modified corn and soybean are widely used because they can survive harsh conditions, such as drought and poor soil. As the result, farmers can produce more food using fewer resources, which is very important for developing countries facing food shortages. Improving nutrition. Another major benefit of GM food is that they can improve the nutritional value of food. Scientists can add essential vitamin and mineral to crops, helping people maintain better health. And well-known example is golden rice, which has been modified to contain vitamin A. This is especially important in countries where many children suffer from vitamin A deficiency, which can lead to blindness or even death. Therefore, GM food can help reduce malnutrition and improve public health. Scientific evidence and safety. Although many people worry about the safety of GM food, scientific research suggests that they are generally safe to eat. Before being approved by public use, GM products must go through strict testing by governments and international organizations. According to many scientific studies, there is no clear evidence that approved GM food cause serious health problems. Of course, continuous monitoring is still necessary, but the current evidence shows that GM food are not as dangerous as some people think. Environmental concern and responsible use. However, it is true that GM food can have some negative effects, especially on the environment. For example, overuse of genetically modified crops may reduce biodiversity or create resistant pests. That is why it is important to manage GM technology carefully. Governments should create strict regulation, and scientists should continue to study long-term effects. In my opinion, the problem is not technology itself, but how humans use it. If used responsibly, GM food can bring more benefit than harm. Conclusion. In conclusion, genetically modified foods are an important solution to many global challenges, including food shortages and malnutrition. While there are some risks, this risk can be reduced through proper management and scientific research. Overall, I believe that GM food are more helpful than harmful, and they will continue to play an important role in the future of our food system. Thank you for listening.